before I did my makeup. And I wanted to talk about this foundational Black Americans versus the Africans, boycotting of braiding salons or braid shops. I just want to give my thoughts real quick and ignore the picture. I just didn't want to use like us versus them. Like, to me, I think it's set up by the man for more diaspora wars. I had to think of a word. I had to think. Y'all see me thinking? I am in my thinking bag. Okay, child. But hello. Hey, AT. Hey, girl. Okay, so hey Couture Bays, it's your girl Brit Brat going live with the Free Talk and Bay Squad. We gotta talk, okay? And I'm not gonna keep y'all here that long because I'm supposed to be getting ready so I can be fine because it's Friday and we outside. You see my outfit? You already know it's giving baddie on a mission, okay? Hey Auntie Senra. So I really wanted to talk about this because I was seeing a lot of people were talking about foundational Black Americans versus the Africans. We're boycotting braiding shops or something like that. And I'm like, what? And at first I thought I was tripping because I didn't understand. I'm going to just keep it all the way 100. I didn't understand because I was traveling those days. And so when I finally like sat back and I was listening to some people, I currently enjoy like Queen Amadaya, Shakur, and a lot of the other women. I don't know about these. And I'm going to tell y'all why. I'm going to tell y'all why. Okay. So I feel like this. If you want to boycott, definitely exercise your right to boycott. But let's not draw the line with the Africans. Let's boycott them all. Because I will never understand the diaspora wars. Like, we're boycotting them versus us. And honestly, I have seen African people be disrespectful to Black Americans. I have seen that. Yes, I have. Have I witnessed it? No. I was just in Istanbul, and listen, the Europeans treat the Africans horribly. I got that woman written up because I said, "You will not push me," and she was like, "Oh," because she thought I was African. They get treated horribly. So around the globe, they just view us as Black. I'm gonna just tell y'all, I'm international. I'm vacationing internationally currently. They view us as Black. They don't see the difference at all. And then, add some American to that Black. Ugh, they really can't stand us. But that's another topic for another discussion. I don't let that fuel how I view things. But my thing is this. The person who came up and said, let's boycott, because the boycott's supposed to start today. I said, that's cool. I think that's amazing. But what are we boycotting for? Being disrespectful at a braiding salon? Because why take it there? It should be all forms of disrespect. And the reason I say that is y'all will want to boycott one, but still celebrate another. I don't get that. Now, I've never had a negative experience with Africans from the continent of Africa. Me personally. My braider, she tries to teach me the language. Every time I'm up in there, she braids my hair. I don't have a problem with getting my hair braided by Black women or African Black women. Braid my hair. I've been disrespected by a lot of people. A lot of people have disrespected me, but I haven't had that instance where it's been like, oh my God, I've not felt unwelcome. Now, I will say this. If y'all gonna do it, stand on it. Stand on it and stand on business. Now, I did see the girls pop out defending their braiding shops and the people who braid their hair. I'm not doing that. Listen, if it's your time to stand in the kitchen and get flamed up, it is what it is. It is what it is. My only issue is Are y'all going to stand on business? Now, me personally, I have one braider. I get my hair braided every 45 days or so. But I was like, oh, wow. Oh, wow. That's all I could say. But I see the girls hopping out the woodwork, defending their braiding shops, saying why they're not going to this and that. And I said, see, we don't need that. And I also feel like this is another diaspora wars I don't want to be a part of. Because it's like every other day, somebody is trying to set us apart. Like, you're African, we're black. This is why we're better. And I'm just like, I don't know about that. I don't know about that. Hey, Young Rizza, how's it going? Just saying, it's the usual suspects drumming up division. Ooh. Ooh. Auntie Senra is right. We have historically boycotted everyone that has disrespected us, and they're not special. And that's truthful. Listen, if it's your time to stand in the fire, you got to stand in the fire. But I will say this. I do not, me personally, I don't participate in the diaspora wars because I can't keep up. I told y'all, when I travel, the girls can't tell. Well, they can tell. They like to be like, oh, Caribbean, no Caribbean, black. I'm not one of the ones who be like, oh, I'm 18% this and 20%. I'm black. My mom's black. My dad's black. It is what it is, right? I don't get into the weeds of things, but I don't get mad at the content creators who want to do it. I just say, like, are we going to continue this? Like, how long is this going on for? How come the girls are defending their African braiders? Now, I will say this to some of the girls who are cosmetologists, who are in the line of braiding, that's their specialty. Listen, unless you are an amazing braider, you cannot beat that African braiding shop. I'm just telling y'all what it is. When I was in San Antonio, I literally looked for a black woman because black women would braid my hair, right? But they were constantly booked up. I'm not waiting for your schedule to come open for you to take me in. And I didn't mind it. The black women who braided my hair, it came with the wash, blow dry, the tangling, all the services. Y'all see my hair. My hair is extremely thick and it's long. Well, it's longer now because we passed the shoulders, baby. It's longer. I used to be bald-headed. I cut all my hair off and it grew back. When I would try to go to the braiders I like to go to, they were booked up. This one braider, her name is Mo. Mo is booked out a whole month. The moment she puts it out there, she's booked. So what did I have to go to? I ended up getting on the site, looking for somebody in the perimeters that I like to go with. I don't book with the girls who say you got to already come wash, blow dry, the tangles. Absolutely not. Like, can you do hair or you can't? So when I did go to this braiding shop, her name was Stevie. Stevie was from, I know she was from Africa, but she was not, she was like from like, I'm so mad. It was, I think it was Mali. I think it was Molly. And she was nice. She washed your hair, blow dry, detangle. She had the braiding hair there. Like, I could get in and out. I literally only had to give up 4.5 hours of my time. That was it. 4.5 hours. Listen, I get it. But I'm not going to get up here and defend the girlies who braid my hair because y'all are dog walking the African braiding shops. Absolutely not. I think that's clown behavior. Now, do I love the braiding shops? Yes. Do I love my Africans? Yes. They need to come up with a plan to how we can come together because to me, I feel we're stronger together than we are apart. Because when they see us, they all see us the same. They don't see us as one thing or another. I'm just telling y'all what I've noticed and what I've experienced. But put a 1 in the chat if y'all agree. Put a 2 in the chat if y'all disagree. I don't know. But Bree, it's Africans saying that it's not the man causing division. Even the Jamaicans don't like African Americans. Oh my goodness. Who are they? What are their names? We need to call them out. We need to call them out. Who is they? Who? See, are they content creators? Because that's my thing. I haven't seen the content creator. Are we calling out the actual shop that the girl? Because when I saw the video with the girl, she said we're just boycotting, and I'm like, who are we boycotting specifically? The entire Africa? Like, I need all of the things. I need all of the things so I can stand in alignment with my sisters and brothers. They have never contributed to anything to our struggle. We are not stronger together. Ooh, Auntie Senra said no. Auntie Senra said no. So it is a big deal. So running back, and I don't want y'all to think I'm ignorant. I'm not ignorant. I just have not been keeping up. I've only been caring about my vacation. As you see, my skin is glowing, teeth white. Like, what exactly happened? Because all I saw was that one video. Was that the wrong video? Do I need to do more research? Cause what are we boycotting the African braiding shops? Are we boycotting everything to do with the Africans? Because I did see this one content creator. He's a man. He said that everything dealing with African Americans, they ingest, and then they come over here and they see it's completely different. Again, I have not had a bad experience, but just because I didn't have a bad experience does not mean I'm invalidating anybody else's experience. But you see, I'm not standing 10 toes behind nobody's group except for my own. Oh, okay. So we boycotting all their businesses. Say less. Say less. Okay. Okay. When the diaspora talk about the Black Americans, then I don't have no mercy. And when I visited and lived in Africa, from Israel to South Africa, listen, we're boycotting all their business. Say less. Okay, because they tolerate all types of abuse. Since we boycotting, let me tell y'all. So y'all know I had to go to Istanbul for my layover, and in Istanbul they treat the Africans horribly. They treat the Africans horribly, and a lot of the Africans in these European countries are ladies of the night. Can we talk about it? Can we talk about it? Is this a safe space? Is this a safe space? I was gonna wait until I came back, but since we talked about it and we boycotted, I might as well tell y'all now. The content creators, the ones in the hair salons, the ones with the restaurants, the ones working next to you, I cook for a living. It was the Americans trying to cause division. Oh, so I see two different things. Okay. Hey, who said that? Couture, I'm British, born Pakistani with multicultural background. I agree with you. Young Risen, and you know we locked in. Shout out to the UK. Shout out to the UK. Y'all know basketball is coming over here to Berlin in the UK. Yeah, cause they got to get that money. Yeah, because this is where the money is at. And did y'all know The Weeknd is not doing an international tour? What is it? Why do I have to go to Canada to see The Weeknd? And I'm going to go see him. I'm just telling y'all, right? Do not fight me in the chat. I've always loved The Weeknd. Y'all better ask Mama Bay. I've always loved The Weeknd. I love Bruno Mars. I love the people who do a little ski slope behavior. Don't judge me because they make really good songs. It's because I support the music, not the antics. I support the music. Is The Weeknd African? You know what? I already failed. But I will say this. Remember when, what's his name? The African man that was dating Burna Boy. Remember what Burna Boy said? I stopped listening to him after he said we didn't have no culture. And I ain't listened to a song of his since. That's why I support Wizkid, even though Wizkid got on them baby mamas. That's not righteous. But y'all know I go up for Wizkid. I like Wizkid. I've seen him in person. He performs really well. Ooh, I'd rather be in a room with 100 clan members than one African because I know what to expect from the... Ooh, oh my God. AT! Nobody complains when they attack us. Now they're fed up. Everyone wants to kumbaya. Oh no, Auntie Senra, we not kumbaya, and we said boycott, boycott. See, I didn't know. I didn't know, but y'all taught me, so it is what it is. Listen, I'm not gonna lie to y'all though. I am going to support my braider who braids my hair. I don't want to be. I don't know how to braid. If I knew how to braid, I would do it myself. But yeah, when haven't the Turks treated the Africans with dignity? Yet they love watering down the melanin. Ooh, ooh. Oh my goodness. Hello, hello, hello. Can we get the likes up, please? And thank you. We're having an honest dialogue because, you know, if we're going to boycott, we need to know what's going on. So, boycotting everything. I say anybody that disrespect Black Americans, boycott them, period. Y'all already know how I feel about that. I can't really tell anybody what to do with their money, but, and y'all know I have not been in America for like a long time. It's been since April. I've been gone. I was only in America for Easter, and then I left. Those Black British love talking ish on the, ooh. Ooh. I rather trust Americans over the born Pakistanis any day because I know how they behave. And but you know what, Young Brisa? I've heard that a lot from the UK crew. They love us. They love us. And when I'm talking about us, listen, treat it like royalty. Burner said what they all say. Ooh. They all be saying it on Sinitra. So on Sinitra, how do you feel about it? Because you have African roots. How does that make you feel to see? Because I remember Auntie Senra was the only one I seen call out Simon for his anti-Black sentiments. That's why I don't care what he's over there doing, what he's talking about. Portia hit a lick news. Portia hit a lick on him. That's why he mad. Oh well. Burna Boy stealing from the Jamaican culture. And they allow it. Now Burna Boy and Shabuzi doing country music, and they both Nigerians. Really? Shabuzi is Nigerian? I did not know that. I'm learning something new. Y'all are teaching me. Listen, over here at the Bay Squad, not only can you be informed, you will learn. If their country's so amazing, why come to America? Now, child, y'all already. Let me stir. Let me. Oh, Lord. This is apple juice, by the way. Yes, I have roots and will still not tell a lie. That's why I love you, Auntie Senra. I love Remo music. I love Remo too. See, we locked in musically. Yes, the bougie is Nigerian, always copying, but we have no culture. I did not know that. Now where was I? I thought he was just some. Dang. Only in America, because can I be honest? Are y'all gonna fight me if I say this? You know, and let me find the words. Let me find the words because I don't want to say something and then y'all try to cancel me. I'm starting to act like AT2. And can we get 90 likes, please, and thank you? I'm not tipsy at all, baby. I would have never came on live tipsy. This is apple juice. Why y'all don't believe me is crazy. This is apple juice. Okay. In their country, a lot of them cannot make it because they lack culture and their cultural ties to said country. That's why they can't make it there. That's why a lot of them have to come to America because as quiet as it's kept, Wizkid was popular in Africa before he was popular in America. Wizkid, honestly, and Davido were honestly popular prior to their American ties. Now, Chris Brown loves whiskey because they're one and the same, eclectically, style wise. I remember WizKid opened for one of the. I don't want to say he opened. He performed at a Formula One event, and it was international. So y'all know Formula One is huge internationally and domestically, but it started internationally first. So that's why a lot of them have to come to America because they don't have the look, they don't have the aesthetics, they don't have the sound. They culturally are not tied to their own country, hence why they run to America. And y'all not gonna fight me, right? Because I just told y'all like the truth, like from what I've seen. I've been to Africa. I'm praying I get to go to Ghana for New Year's Eve. WizKid didn't try to cosplay. He just make the music and go home. And yeah, Wusu said that. He do. I see him at Formula One. That's why I liked him so much. Because to me, I felt like he had, even though I don't understand, but he can do it in his language and in American language. I don't know. I need to pick up another language, honestly and truly. Like being out here in these European streets, baby, I need to pick up another language. All I know is my Spanish, and I know some broken ass Mandarin. Okay, I need to get back into it. And that's what I was gonna say. Shout out to Mama Bay. Slick Rick never disrespected like these YNs. I like Slick Rick. I like Slick Rick. You would have never known Slick Rick was international until he had those, until he was deported. He is a pillar of the hip hop community. Look what he did. And I love what he did. I love Slick Rick. He be wearing the big golds. Y'all know I like a little bling bling. Wow. Y'all know me. I don't have none on right now, but I'm going to get some bling in my teeth. Because I'm over here where it's pure, okay? Yes, Shabuzi is Nigerian. I am so shocked Shabuzi is like, that's because people speak without knowing the facts. Ooh. Shabuzi hides under Black American culture that we supposedly don't have. And you know, that to me, I will say this, as somebody who is a Southerner, born in the South, raised in the South, it irritates me when I see people open their mouths to speak on what we don't have simply because they have some generational roots to something else. And I get it. Rep your set, right? But to say we don't have culture is crazy because I'm out here in these European streets and baby, the girls have their hair braided like this. And when I say the girls, I'm talking about they have their hair braided like this. And in Turkey, they have all the Asia is number one for plastic surgery. And that's because of they all want to look like us. When I tell you they tan their skin until the point of no return, they got the fillers, they got the implants and the injections. They're even studying what we're wearing. Ask me how I know. I got asked 3 times, where did I get my outfit from? And mind y'all, I only had on a denim top, some black tights, and some Crocs. So if somebody says we don't have culture, that's insane. That's crazy. What do you mean we have no culture? There's literally, I can go somewhere at a certain time and I can see their culture in full bloom. And I'm being serious. I feel like maybe they don't have no culture. I don't know. But where I'm from, we got culture, including them. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's certain things we do. We march to a certain beat of the drum. That's why I don't listen to people who've never been like raised in the South until they start putting respect on the South. Because I feel like that's why they say that, because so many immigrants reside in like California, New York, New Jersey, Massachusetts, Florida. And I feel like them even saying that is crazy because Florida has a lot of culture. Thank you for subscribing. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Listen. Well, guys, I gotta go. And on that note, thank y'all for having this conversation. Y'all hear the doorbell. Bye, host.